was through sleepovers at Abby's and Melanie's, and it was so clear to me. Through the smoke cloud, I knew families to be. There was clarity, functionality, the same last names all under one roof, a constant reminder of how they got here. I grew up in a home where everyone had different last names. Different bits and pieces of the past scattered all around, nothing whole, but I would never dare call it broken. In elementary school, I tried to fill out a family tree. Mine looked more like a shrub, it was top heavy, but then I learned beyond the collection of last names in my home, this runs deeper, starting with an immigrant's indentured history, trimming all the branches away, leaving blank names, last names. I don't even know how my dad ended up with the Mackenzie last name anyway, because my family is so closely tied to history that somehow we don't have our own. Maybe I have family planted in the pages of history books, because that looks more like a family tree to me, because history is the only artifact, heirloom I have passed down to me, not photographs, not traditions, not China in wood cases, just ships from India and Africa that I knew once disconnected me. I feel like a broken record. It would be amiss of me if I didn't say that my home of different last names probably isn't a product of this. That maybe my family and many others were some of the ones tested to create Melanie's perfect little nuclear family. So if yours traces back to a beautiful tree tickling stars with its branches, I hope you acknowledge the wealth in those roots. The foundation your tongue holds to tell all its own family stories, for that in itself is a privilege, and no, 23andMe can't compensate. Because yes, I can find a semblance of footsteps in a lab with my spit, but trust me, when you have heirlooms handed to you, there is a major difference. My mother's only reference is that maybe her great-grandparents got separated on 2 different laborer ships, I don't know. And I'd hate for her to hear this and feel as though she gave me less. When she just softened the Trinidad in her voice and slight of pepper in her fist as a means of survival, because my family is so broken in so many ways, but we are still so whole in love. So we'll carry on. Even with the same broken parts of history from which we came, because my family is writing their own history, crafting their own heirlooms, all